Well, the Outrider is a mining destroyer command ship that can boost fleets, is the pinnacle of mobility while maintaining some good damage and utility. And if you want to see how to take it out for ore, gas, and something special, you came to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. And this is the Outrider, very different looking comparatively to the Pioneer. The open model, sure, of the inside of it gives it a very distinct look. And I do love how it's just an iteration on the Tech 1 ship. We do not have as much tanky armory look of the outside comparatively to the Pioneer Consortium issue. And that's okay because this is going to have much more utility than the PCI, okay? So this is the best part of the ship, is that this can do a lot of different things. We get a bonus to mining, to drone hit points and damage, and it gets a standard amount of command ship bonuses to both shield and mining form and boost. Yes, this is a shield mining ship primarily that can also fit a micro jump field generator that lets it boost things, lets it jump forward. We're going to talk about it in just a sec. Some fun things. It can fit a lot of command bursts. It gets a 95% reduction in command bursts. We're going to talk about that. That was something I tried to lean into some of the fits we're going to be giving to you here. It can use micro warp drives better. It can use defender launchers defending from bombs. That's not nothing, especially if you are, at risk of stealth bombers and the various like. So excellent stuff. One command burst as a start and double tractor beam. This could be fit as a small Noctis if you would like. No salvage bonuses, but can fit some tractor beam stuff. We had a chatter on our stream when we were ideating what this ship would look like, say that maybe that's for jet canning. I'm kind of inclined to agree. So one of the biggest things to understand about the Outrider is its cargo bay. First of all, it is a big drone bay, 100 M3. That's pretty big for a destroyer. We're going to talk about why that's important in our various fits. Base hold capacity, 300. Mining hold of 20K. That's 20K gas or compressed whatever. That's a lot compared to things. A venture is about 5. How much was in the Pioneer? The Pioneer, I don't remember from my other video. Let me look this up while I'm talking. The fact that you can fit 4 ventures worth inside of the Outrider is still pretty awesome. Pioneer is 8K. Oh, geez, hello. Pioneer has 8K. There it is. I couldn't click on it. Okay. That's pretty great. I like that this has so much because it is going to be the role of your FC. It's going to be a huffing FC. Let's talk about what that looks like right now. Let's get into the good stuff. We'll talk about this fun fit at the end of the video. Don't you worry about it, okay? We're going to have a great time. It's going to be great. So this is the gas FC. Now, like all of our other videos that are here for Catalyst, all of the fits are going to be in the description on our Patreon. It's always free. It has been free. It takes 2 clicks, and there's so many fits, I cannot put them in the YouTube descriptions. We put all of our Catalyst stuff over on Patreon. It's super accessible, very free. There's never been a cost to it. Go get it. I try to make it as easy as possible for y'all to be able to get these fits without like cramming the YouTube description with a bunch of crap. So enjoy it, check it out, enjoy the fits. If all you want is the fits and you just came here for that, please like the video. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so this is the gas huffing FC enjoyer. Okay, so this ship, let's talk about what this is for. This is more mobile. It cannot have compression. Okay, you don't get compression like the Porpoise. It's more mobile and tinier. It can fit into certain wormholes and areas of space that you don't want to invest too much on grid. This is going to be cheaper than the Porpoise after the initial launch. It's always more expensive at launch. So because you don't have compression, the bigger ore hold is really nice, 20K. You can huff with this ship as well. That's the difference between a ship like this and say the Magus or say any of the other command destroyers that you've seen Chlorokin and I use in our huffing video. If you want other huffing FC fits, we just put that video out this week. It's in our wormhole playlist. That's also going to be where this ship lives. So go check those out if you want alternatives like the Magus, the Gnosis, or indeed the Porpoise on how to gas huff and boost your fleet effectively. This one is for more mobile, more, let's call it dangerous areas of space. I could see this being used in Pochven a lot because of how fast it is. With an Afterburner Tech 2, we're going 1,000 M3 on grid. That's pretty good. It can keep up with your prospects. It can keep up with your ventures. You can have the ventures keep them at range and keep it going. And the double boost is thanks to a command processor in the rigs. This processor, many of you don't know about this, it lets you use another command module. You can use this on any command module accessible ship. If you put this rig on a ship that can't fit command burst, it still won't do anything. But if you put it on a ship that can, like say in the overview here, see how it says can use a command burst? If it says that at least 1, you can go up to 2, and 3 will show you those fits in just a sec. So reason 2 mining bursts here. There's new mining charges that you need to be paying attention to. This mining laser efficiency charge is going to reduce the residue, huge, already worth, and is going to give you another 50% crit chance. Mining crits are new. Go check out our new bro / whatever mining videos. We've got a ton of mining stuff coming out for Catalyst. I cannot make this more clear. Catalyst has a bunch of new things that are brand new to the game that actually change old systems and simultaneously introduce new things. That playlist will be in the description. Definitely check it out. Enjoy it. Get all the goodies. You'll be able to make more ISK if you're informed. Check it out. Mining crits are a new thing. Gives you a chance to get a ton of stuff on grid, and that's one of these boosts going to do that. The other one is going to be used for the, let me find it, mining laser optimization. It makes it so I better keep this in because my words are failing me. Your cycle is faster by 15% and it uses less capacitor. They've changed mining cycles. Instead of the old mining cycle being, let's call this a minute, okay? Now the mining cycles are like this. This is for every single mining ship. There's 1, 2, there's not 4x the multipliers. I'm using this as an example. They've made the cycles much shorter. The yield has stayed the same. So if this was 1K ore, you're still getting 1K ore, but you're getting it in faster cycles. That makes this even better because you're not getting 15% faster once. You're getting 15% faster however many times, depending on the ship you're using. This is really good. You're going to be able to huff and mine much, much quicker. Let's go to the mids. An afterburner, use your favorite. You can use a monopropellant one if you don't want to have so much cap stuff. The Busher. This is one of the reasons that this ship is good. What's bushing? Well, this module is only for command destroyers only. No other ships can fit this module, okay? And it takes all ships, 24, even enemies, within a certain amount of distance. What's the distance? What's the distance? Is it 5K? 6K. So any ship, even enemies, within 6,000 meters of the Outrider, when you activate this, will be blipped forward 100 kilometers. This is a nice get-out-of-jail-free card for your prospect fleet, for your adventure fleets, and is one of the main reasons you want to fly this ship in more dangerous areas of space because it's just another option to blip stuff away. If you have a fleet of like 7 prospects, the Loki's only going to be able to point 1, maybe 2 of you, and then it'll blip the rest away. So pretty awesome. This is not a mining surveyor. Some of you saw this. Let's undock so I can show you what this new thing is. Every single ore ship in the game has gotten a new built-in, it's not a module, it's like an ability. Think T3 destroyers have those buttons to the left of your modules. Every ore ship, barges, ventures, rorquals, all of them got this. They all got, let me stop my ship, please. Please stop. Please stop, thank you kindly. Every single one got this. This is the mining surveyor. When you tap this, it's going to scan your local environment. Pretty cool. When you do this, it's also going to show a little reticle of mining hold is going to be behind your ship. And as that fills up, it'll keep it going. That's pretty cool because we all used to just have our mining hold open on screen. Now we just have this little reticle. We can just kind of mouse over and see what's what. Pretty easy to see even with stuff happening. Let me just kind of go, 0%. Great. Pretty cool. This module, the old mining surveyor, is now something different that gives you passive bonuses to that pulse. Okay, so let me show you what that is. Let me find it again. Here we go. So this is going to let you mine better, mine faster, get more out of it. It's pretty sick. Keep it going. We have some shield stuff on here. You don't really need anything else here. There's not really a lot you can put there because Gas does not have dedicated drones. We don't have any kind of drone focused stuff in the mids. I just put tank on there just to survive some chip damage and keep it going. So the lows are where this fit gets kind of fun. Sub 4 align with the nanos and the rig being a polycarbon engine housing. These 3 modules will let you, with the afterburner on, have enough align time that's like a blockade runner. You're going to be able to get off grid fast comparatively and keep it moving. This also has a warp core stab just because, hey, in case one like Astero points you, you can get out and save your ISK and have a great time. So this is your base gas FC. This is the first ship that we want to show you. We've got a ton of fits to go over. And before I do that, I want to make sure that your catalyst, your new expat time, is as fun as I've been having. So we're going to give away not one, but 2 capital ships as of this video. Every single other of our capital guides, of our catalyst guides this week has a capital ship giveaway. So make sure you go enter into the other videos, go watch those on how to enter in. Here's how to enter in this one. 2 winners. Each will get 1 capital ship. In order to win, you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. My bot's gonna know if you're not subbed, then you'll be disqualified. The second thing you have to do in the comment below is type, Outrider looks cool. It do be looking cool, Chad. It looks pretty nice. So go ahead and type Outrider looks cool into the YouTube comments. And the last thing you have to do in that same comment is put your in-game name, sub, catchphrase, key phrase. Put your in-game name in that comment. Do those 3 things and you'll be eligible to win 2 capital ships. Keep it, sell it, I don't care. I'm not your dad. Take it and use it to get your best foot forward in Catalyst. We want to make sure that every single time there's an expansion, y'all know we show up in big ways. And finally, we're going to be giving away all of those by the end of this week. Every single video will be fulfilled. That way you can get your ISK and keep it going. Typically with these giveaways, we wait like a week or 2, sometimes more, to let everybody kind of enter in, let the views kind of start going down, and then we give stuff away. Not on this video. Instead, we're going to give stuff away this week. Check the YouTube community posts or the comments of this video for who won. Enter in. We'll see you soon. Thanks for almost 40,000 on YouTube. Let's talk about even more ways to fit the Outrider right now. So we talked about gas, and I do think that gas is going to be one of the main things that this is used for, but you could take this into dangerous areas of space and mine ore. Yes, it's not just about gas. You can also take it into wormholes and Pochven and get some fun looking stuff. Here is a ore miner. Now this is a non-cap stable fit. Let me turn off this. You don't technically need these. When I'm in Pochven, I don't really have rats to deal with. This is like a just in case. It still goes 863. We've sacrificed a lot of the lows to be able to get some mining laser upgrades to be able to make these more efficient. You can have your onboard miners. If you take this off, you don't necessarily need the co-processor. You can go to more mobile, do what you will. This fit is very similar to the last fit with the mining Surveyor chipset. Still has the extra command burst to be able to get your good old-fashioned yield, and does have the warp core stab to be able to get out of dodge should you get pointed. There's not a lot of mining drones on this because the warp core stab reduces your drone bay. You could put 2 mining drones in this if you want, if you're in low sec or null sec, whatever, but where I mine in Pochven, you don't really want mining drones because the rocks are so big. The rocks are literally, in Pochven, the rocks are like this, you know, and you're in this little ship, and if you have a drone gonna go towards it, it's gonna take forever to get around the ship. It's not worth it. You don't use mining drones typically when you're in Pochven, so I don't have that fitted. You can do what you want. I see this used quite a bit in my more dangerous ops. Maybe we'll do some of these on stream. Okay, so you don't need to be in dangerous areas of space to fly the Outrider. This is a high sec yield focused fit. Again, all the fits are in the description for you. Okay, it takes 2 clicks, totally free. Check them out. This is a yield focused fit that can be used to FC your buddies without compression. Remember, there's no compression. If you don't want to commit a porpoise to the grid, it's a lot of this comparatively. You can put this on there, and we're going to go fast through these because we already kind of explained the first fit, and these are iterations on it. You're smart enough to understand and copy the fit and explore it for yourself, right, chat? I believe in you. Okay, this one is going to have a drone nav computer, because we are going to fit maximum mining drones. You can use 4 at a time, because, no, 5 at a time. There it is. I was right. 5 at a time because you have 25 bandwidth. This is going to increase your yield. This is going to be something you want to do. And the drone nav computer is something I like to put on all of my mining ships if I can help it. Because if the rock is here and your ship is here, if your drone is taxiing, he's not mining. You want to maximize the fact that you want to maximize the time he's on the rock and or coming back to you. The drone nav computer is also going to let your drones get back to you soon should you get hopped on or attack the rats sooner. You can push off rats with this ship. Let's see how much DPS this does. 140 is nothing to scoff at when you're in high sec. This is a good high sec ship because it's going to be cheaper than the porpoise after the first week that it comes out. Okay, so can still keep up with stuff, can still boost things, has the better chipset, drones go fast. Keep it going, have a good time with it. You go 971 with the overdrive injecting system. Finally, as always, the Hornet ECs are going to be in every one of these fits. They're a just in case you get hopped on, just in case you can unlock the person. That's what they're for. They're not going to save your life because you are never safe at Eve, but it could save your life. There's a small chance. Better that than nothing for this high sec focused or fit. Okay, so what about my old Magus fit? Many of you have seen our gas boosting Magus that has 3 links, and this is what I would take into wormhole space before. This is the one I would use before the Outrider. Well, I would love to put 3 links onto my Outrider, and we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've been able to get this skirmish command booster onto this, in addition to the double huffs. This fit will be in the description like the rest of them, like all of them. Totally free, sounds good. This will get you not just the double mining boost, but you sacrifice a gas scoop to have the skirmish command. Now you can put shield command, you get bonuses to shield command, okay? So you could put that one on instead, but when I'm ninja mining, when I'm huffing in a wormhole, I don't really care if my EHP is higher. I care if I'm faster. And this one thing is going to take you from 1069, nice, up to unplanned to 1200. That's a decent boost and will help your prospects and your ventures to go fast as well. Because speed in the wormholes is the name of the game, to get away from those big battleships and have a good Jedi huffing time. The rest of this fit is very similar. You know, low align time with this afterburner on. You are sub 5 instead of sub 4, but I had to get rid of something to do the double command processor in the rigs. Okay, so that's your triple huffing fit. Let's do a special one. You've seen all the mining things. You've seen what this ship can do from a gathering perspective. But what about combat? I saw the fact that this ship has drone hit points and damage and shield resist. And my first thought was, can you take it into the abyss? That's what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take this ship. I'm on the test server. We're going to take this ship into the abyss right now and see if this works. Okay, so we're going to go into the electrical abyss. We're going to try that out. I have the double resist medium shield booster. I got the medium to fit drone damage amp with really good capacitor stuff coming in. The rigs, the mids, and the low is going to help our capacitor to go. In electrical abyss, we're going to be able to use our medium shield booster even more. And I decided to go for lasers because they have good range with Scorch. And if I put on a conflag, I can get even more damage. And they do EM focused damage. We're going to be going into, yes, they do thermal as well, whatever. But we want to go into the electrical abyss and use EM focused modules. That's what that's for. Our drones are also EM focused. We do have a command burst for shit. Guy, look, this is a test. What has science done? Let's find out how this does in the abyss right now. Taking the Outrider out into the abyss. Pretty sick. Pretty cool looking ship. I like the effects it has. Very industrial. What's the point of this? I like testing off meta things. I like seeing what ships can do. And I also think it makes sense that if you have an Outrider, why would you limit yourself to just doing mining? Why not be able to do other bigger, badder things? So let's take this in there. So, I gotta fleet myself. Pause. You ever self-fleet yourself, chat? You ever get that done? So, you know. Some other things that are fun with this fit. Do we have conflag loaded? Good. We have Scorch loaded. Good. That's actually what I want. We want to try to make sure that we are going to wait on our blue pill. I want to see how the tank does with this. We're going to switch the conflag if we need to. We have the radio one on just as like it's a just in case. The tech ones don't break. So you always want to keep some tech one stuff with you just in case, chat, just in case. All right, 20 minutes. Let's see how this does in the abyss, dude. The Outrider into the abyss. Let's see about it. This is a tech one. Okay, let's get our bearings here first. All right, we got some stuff here. Let's kind of come up over here. Let's turn this on. Let's see. Ooh, all of my keybinds are not on this account. That's fun. The question is, if I turn this on, am I cap stable? And let's start poking these guys right now. If things are a little bit loud, we can always turn them down. Let's throw out our drones. We do want to turn out our Imperial Navy drones first because they are the ones that do, they are the tankier ones. That's what we're trying to do here. So we do kind of want to go for other loot caches because we are a destroyer. For some reason, I can't move these. I'll have to figure out why that is later. I don't know why I can't move those. So these are within range of our lasers as well. So let's turn this on. Okay, am I cap stable with this big thing? So with our shield up in electricals, we are cap stable, baby. So we can leave those on and just keep the damage going. And the range on this is 10. Okay, so if they're within 10, that's good. So we also want this. I'm on the test server, y'all. So some of the stuff is like not saved correctly. So let's focus fire that. That's good. Let's take one of these out just so we can do a nice, easy peasy lemon squeezy tag here. I'm going to be clicking everything because none of my keybinds are correct here. So let's stop our ship really quick. The drones are doing good. Let's go to our loot folder. Press this, get it, keep going towards the this guy right here. Sure, we can go to that guy first. Not bad. So looks like so far we are holding. Started with T1 Abyss because I just wanted to see if this was good enough from a tank / damage standpoint. And so far, this is looking real nice, right? He is within 10 a little bit, so let's poke him a quick with our lasers. Just a nice little one pulse there. We're actually going to head for the bioadaptive cache because he's about to die, and my afterburner's off. So we're going to do that. Let's try to see if I can get my stuff going here while we are mid abyss. Fine with me. All good. Let's do our modules. This is going to be yes. When you see, I don't do F keys. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then my low power slots are alt. It's like my old, I just unbound alt. That's the worst possible thing that could have happened. I'll never find that again. And if my drones die, they die, y'all. That's what we're doing here. Those are alt through that. And then my mid power slot, we'll have to do that in just a moment. So let's pull our drones back in. Let's not waste any ammo on this. We're not going to do this either. Let's stop our ship really quick. Let's see how much damage these drones are going to do that. How quickly they're going to take it out. Easy peasy. Pull the drones back. Shift R, baby. Shift R to pull them back. Excellent. Shift R. Shift R should pull them back. We're going to get there, chat. We're going to get there. Okay, so easy first room. That was a sub 3-minute first room, even with me kind of messing around with my keybinds. Pretty great. Let's turn off this in between rooms, like always. Turn off our shield heal in between rooms and just keep us going. All right, so that worked very, very well. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. So we got some frigates. Let's go this way, away from these clouds. Thank you. We'll just turn that on. And I don't remember our damage profile. Let's pull that up and let's simulate it. We're going to go for the EMs or first, obviously. So let's go for any EMs. No. What is after EM? Let's call some drones here. It's going to be Ember is first. Ember is first. I can't click and drag anything. That is infuriating. Let's try to use our lasers on this guy. Good. I can at least use that for that. That's great. Splitting some damage up very slightly while we do that. This is great, actually. Let's actually, it looks like we do enough damage that we might be able to split our DPS onto multiple frigates. Very nice. Let's lock this up. Very nice. This is going very well. This is going a bit too well. I tell you, this could be like a mining ship that you kit into, right? That you don't need to just do, you don't need to just do your mining stuff with. You can also do Abyss with it. Let's just focus fire this up really, really quick because we're in a red cloud. I know I'm stopping ship here. I'm very confident right now that I don't have to worry about stuff. Let's head back. Keep the drones there. Let's keep these here. Good. Maybe we do focus fire just to kill these guys pretty fast. Okay, very nice. Let's loot this, please. Loot this, please. Turn off the afterburner because it looks like failing me. Excellent. I would love to see, I've said this before. Ooh. Not a horrible drop, but not a bad drop either. Very nice. So I would love to see Abyss mining things. Oh my God, there's a whole other mob. I just disrespected this mob. I didn't even know it was there. And I had turned off my heal too. Just kill this nerd. Kill this nerd, man. Let's turn off our afterburner. Let's keep it at range of this guy. Track this silly mob right here. Keep it range of this guy. Very, very nice. Bring this back. Retract it. Do this. Excellent. Let's turn our keep at range to 750. Okay, let's do a nice 750. That's good. Okay. Everything's looking good. Let's go to the last room. That was another. Guys, this is tier 1 Abyss. We could definitely do T2 Abyss in this, I think, at the very least. The tank is there. We're not really caring about anything right now. And look, it had to be this way. This is fine. We're going to call it our Tech 2 drones here. And we're going to make a beeline for this first. Let's see what kind of tank this has right now, chat. Okay. And since we have a drone link on this, we can actually throw our drones out pretty far. We don't need to have it in the high slots because our targeting isn't super long, but that's fine. We're going to head right for this. We're going to kind of go around this way and then get to the good old-fashioned Karen. We're only going to go after the Karen. We used our Tech 2 drones on this guy because the Tech 2 drones do more damage than our acolytes. We have our specialization skills. Okay, so once we're within 10K of this guy, we're going to start poking it with our lasers. Excellent, good. We're out healing this pretty well. Pretty good. Okay, once that dies, good. Now let's send him right to the KYBERNAUT. The KYBERNAUT, let's loot this guy. Come on now, give me that sweet loot, and then let's head right for it. We did pop a pyro. We did not pop our blue shell, and this is kind of why I'm glad we didn't pop it yet. So whenever you're fighting this thing, I have a lot of skills here, so you got to be careful when you're fighting this thing. So it's going to shoot you here. You kind of want to approach it in an arc. If you go straight at it, it's going to poke you and it's going to kill you. You want to approach it in an arc. And because we have drones, the bulk of our DPS is on our drones anyway, so we're not super worried about it. This is working. Tanks going. We don't necessarily need to put another command burst on this. This is actually going to die to our drones before we even get within range of our lasers. Tech 1 Abyss. Totally doable. Into the Outrider, I'm going to get as close as I can. 13 minutes left. We're just going to go right for the KYBERNAUT so we can start poking them with the lasers and do maximum DPS. Keeping at range with the lasers reduces your tracking. And look, there it is. There's the edge of the map. So it did come back. Let's turn this off just so we don't bounce off something. Let's just do as much. I am taking maximum damage from this thing, but they are also taking maximum damage from me right now with this keep at range. Our ship's going to basically be stopped here and just doing the most damage possible. Hits, 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 hits. Doing it. Doing a ton of stuff to this. We'll start heading back to the origin conduit. Turn our afterburner back on. Did a ton of damage to this thing. That's a pretty cool shot. The Outrider in the Abyss. T1. Electrical Abyss. How do we get? How much do we get? Now, obviously, this is not going to be a ton of ISK because it's just a T1 Abyss. But you did it. And it looks like we're doing this in sub 8 in this run. I mean, that's not terrible. I would have thought it was something else. 4 million ISK. Let's go to our good old-fashioned Abyss tracker while we head there. Afterburner should be on. Thank you kindly. This afterburner should be on. So if we do these, let's go to the Abyss tracker. You can keep all this in there. I want the people to see stuff. Okay, so excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If we come to the Abyss tracker, T1 Abyss, the destroyer median is 3.5. So if we get 3.5 million ISK in, let's say in 60 minutes divided by 8-minute runs, 7 runs an hour. Let's call it 7 runs. Let's round down. Okay. 7 times 3.5 million. 25 million ISK an hour. You know, it's low, but it's not, you know, you could probably take this into T2 Abyss, see how easy that was. Yes, you'll be able to see even more, bigger, badder mining ships. Don't miss out on the other giveaways. Don't forget to enter this video's giveaway, and we'll see ya in the next video. Make sure to check out the Catalyst playlist, all the goodies for all the Catalyst stuff right here, all of it, and sub right here. We're close to 40K. When we hit 40K, we celebrate something big. We'll see ya in the next video. Thanks very, very much.